Hi, I'm Mary Mock. I'm here with some sports talk with Coach Jeff Johnson. Glad to have you. We're ready to talk about some baseball.
Thanks, Mary. Thanks for having me today.
Yeah. So the weather's gotten beautiful. You know, things are kind of kicking in. We're ready for some fall ball. Talk to softball a little bit. Now, tell us some stuff about baseball.
Well, it's been a good fall so far. The weather's been good, except for being really hot. But we've been able to be on the field a lot, and I felt like we've gotten a few things done with our team. We got a new group this time. Seems like it's that way about every year. We've only got about 5 or 6 guys returning from last year's team that played, and so we're excited to get going with it. This past weekend we had our Chipola Fall Classic, and it's always a big thing there to bring in all the Panhandle teams, and we had Wallace Dothan and Coastal Alabama South here as well with us, and we played Gulf Coast on Friday. The game ended up in a tie, 12-12 tie, so it was a scoring duel, I guess you'd say. But the pitching wasn't quite where we wanted it to be, but seeing some good things, just kind of letting the guys play and seeing what we have and trying to work on the foundation and fundamental things as well. And then on Saturday, we played Coastal Alabama South and we ended up beating those guys. It ended up ending because of rain and lightning, but thank goodness we got all the event in, and we had six teams in on Friday and then 2 on Saturday. So had a bunch of pro scouts and college recruiters in as well. So our kids got seen very well this weekend.
That's great. It's a great start to kind of kick it off, kind of gives you a chance to get a feel for everybody and let them get a feel for the field too.
No doubt, and you don't really know what you have until you put them in a game situation, and then you really don't know what you have until you put some people in the stands and see how they react to that. And, a lot of them get anxiety and nerves and all that type stuff, and you see who you can depend on and who you got to continue to work on to get where you can depend on. So, that's the big part of the fall, is just trying to watch guys play, try to develop the guys and see exactly where they are, and before you get into the spring when the games start counting.
Yeah, and they got to learn each other, get that teamwork going.
No question.
Speaking of teamwork, what's your team looking like this year? Who'd you bring back? How's that going?
We didn't bring a ton of people back. We brought Aiden Espinal back. He was our second baseman last year, and he led the team in hitting. He hit 370 for us last year, and just a great young man. He's a guy that you can depend on. He understands how to play the game about as good as anybody I've ever had here. He's really worked to develop his lateral quickness and his speed and agility and all that. So, we're expecting some big things. He started off the fall really well. J.P. Ortiz is a kid that plays shortstop, so we got our middle infield back. J.P. played short for us last year. He also closes for us. He's got I say a big tool bag, a great tool bag. He's got to continue to develop and continue to work hard and refine his skills and that type of stuff. Thrasher Steed's a right-handed pitcher we have who's really made some strides this summer, throwing the ball extremely well for us right now. And I think he's going to have some big offers 4-year school-wise, as the other two will as well. Knox Bennett. Knox started at first base for us last year. He's our third baseman, playing third some this year for us as well. Really gotten stronger, a really good leader for us. Just needs to keep continuing the developmental part of that. And then Elgin Bennett. Elgin's a guy that played center field for us last year, and I think he hit over 300 for us last year as well. Swung the bat well for us. He's always got a smile on his face and brings some good leadership skills to us as well. I hope I didn't forget anybody, but those are 5 just off the top of my head that that are back and doing well this time. We continue, want them to continue to progress.
Right. Sounds good. We want to keep them healthy and get them working together as a team and all that good stuff. I know we've got a home game coming up later in October, but you got some road games before then. So.
Yeah, this week we go over Thursday to the University of West Florida. They put on a really nice tournament. And the way we do the tournaments, the fall schedule, we go to different schools or different places normally on the weekends, and we consider Thursday kind of part of the weekend some, and they'll have other teams that come in there, and that way all the scouts, the college and pro scouts, can come to one location and see a bunch of different teams. So this week it's University of West Florida that will play them this week there, and then I think October the 29th on our schedule it has us playing at Dothan, but we're going to swap those games. We got a little travel issue of getting travel, so we're going to swap our games, and we'll play at home on October the 29th.
Okay.
So that's our next home game.
All right. So we're looking forward to that. Yeah. Anything else you want to share with us?
Just the recruiting piece of it. We're right in the middle of that. We've committed and signed a couple. We've signed a couple guys as well, but or we'll sign a couple guys here in the 1st of October. Excuse me. Coach Rush Hickson helps me with that and done a great job of taking on part of the program and done a great job of helping to get the right players in here. Not necessarily the most talented players, but the right players that you can do things right on and off the field. You can develop and have the talent level that we need to have here to be successful at Chipola.
Okay.
So that's
that
kind
sounds
of
good. Well, you're not only head coach, but you're athletic director. So just a little plug for Appreciation Club. Tell everybody to kind of join the Appreciation Club, be able to come to all the games.
No doubt, and last year, and we've kind of continued to get it bigger and bigger as far as our Appreciation Club. We've spent some money to try to show some branding stuff we're going to be doing in our facilities and all that to try to show the members that we're doing some things with their money as well. So we hope the gym and the facilities are going to look a lot better for them as far as that, but it takes money to do that. And last year I think we broke our record as far as the amount of money we raised, and things have gotten more expensive, and there are a lot of things we need to do to keep this program running at a national level, and taking care of being able to attract recruits and put on a good show for our people in town.
Okay. So if anybody's interested in joining the Appreciation Club, you can go to the website, chipolaathletics.com, or give us a call down in the office, and we'll take care of you.
No question. Come see us or let us know. We'd love to get you involved with us.
Get that free T-shirt, and get tickets to the games and entrance and all that. Lots of good stuff coming with it.
And one thing about the games, I mean, the bottom membership's $250. I think the amount of games, when you say 56 baseball games, which is probably 30 home games, you got 25, 30 softball games, and then probably 15 to 20 basketball games. It's a pretty good bargain.
It's a good deal.
Pretty good bargain at that point.
All right. Well, thank you, and thanks for coming. We'll see you, I guess, on the field October 29th, if not before then. And so just thanks, everybody, for watching. And with Coach Jeff Johnson, till next time, I'm Mary Mock with Sports Talk.
Thanks, Mary.